Good morning. It's a beautiful day in Hanoi and I'm on my way to buy some toys and ornaments. For what, you might ask? Well, one of the biggest festivals in Vietnam is coming up and that is what today's episode of 5 Minutes About Ielts is all about. You guessed it. It is about the Mid-Autumn Festival! Okay, so before we begin, I just want to say up front that you need to know how to describe one of the Vietnamese holidays and festivals because questions about them are incredibly common in the IELTS speaking test. You can talk about any kind of holiday, like the Mid-Autumn Festival or the Tet Holiday or the Huế Festival. Seriously, any kind of holiday you like, as long as you are prepared to talk about them in great detail, like time, place, origin, the meaning of the holiday, festivities, etc. So always remember, you need to have a particular holiday or festival in mind to talk about in the IELTS speaking test. So now I'm going to put on my sunglasses because it's super sunny outside. And let's begin our adventure today. Well, considering what today's video is about, I guess I don't have a choice but to talk about the Mid-Autumn Festival, right? Well, as you all know, this holiday is traditionally celebrated on the 15th of the 8th month of the lunar calendar, and on this day the moon appears fullest and brightest. Why do I like this holiday? Well, I guess I love this holiday because there is so much joy on the street. Children everywhere go out with their parents to play under the moonlight, playing traditional Vietnamese game. This holiday always makes me reminisce about my childhood when kids in my neighborhood used to set up small tents on the street to play inside with beautiful decorations and ornaments. Well, on this holiday the children celebrate by, making their parents buy them some kind of toy. The most common kind of toy is the lantern, and usually the lantern resembles a star with so many different colors. Children also enjoy wearing different kinds of masks on this holiday. So I think that the Mid-Autumn Festival in Vietnam is basically the Halloween of the Asian culture. Children in this holiday, they often wear the traditional kinds of masks which are about the traditional characters in the Vietnamese folklore, like this. I'm wearing a kind of mask right now. Well, needless to say, the most common and renowned specialty related to this holiday is the mooncake. When I was a child, I loved it so much that I can't stop eating it. I remember my mom, when I was little, she used to buy a box of 4 mooncakes and place them on the family altar as an offering to our ancestors. The usual kind of mooncake is a baked mooncake, and as I remember, the skin is made from flour and it is shaped beautifully. Meanwhile, inside, the fillings include a salted egg yolk and some kind of melon seed. I don't know, to be honest. I just don't know much about the ingredients, I just like to eat it. But there's one thing though, the mooncake is like super sugary. That is the reason why I don't eat it very often nowadays, because it is rife with sugar and calories and I'm already fat. But still, the mooncake plays an indispensable part in the Vietnamese cuisine, and I think it is a very well-suited delicacy for the holiday. Well, I think there are some differences between the Mid-Autumn Festival, the past and the present, and the major difference is about the level of enjoyment, I think. When we were kids, we did not have many kinds of, entertainment facilities, so we often looked forward excitedly to the Mid-Autumn Festival to have some new toys, having fun with our friends, showing off our lanterns and dancing around to the funky, cheerful music. But now with the influx of technological devices into our lives, I feel that the holiday is just not the same anymore. Children now just like to play with their gadgets way too often. The Mid-Autumn Festival is supposed to be, having fun, celebrating the harmonious union of the moon and the earth, as well as a union between the family members. But now kids just like to look down on their phone way too often, and they just, do not care about what really matters in life. My answer is an absolute yes. I absolutely think that festivals play an integral part in any kind of civilization because, first of all, they are like stress relievers. They offer us a chance to have a break from all the hustle and bustle going on in the modern work life. Like in the Mid-Autumn Festival, I can have chance to go back to my hometown, enjoy a nice, warm, cozy evening with my family, and enjoying the tranquility of my hometown, staying away from all the rat race going on in Hanoi. But more importantly, I think festivals and holidays offer us a chance to celebrate our own culture, including our traditions, customs, moral values, and so on. In today's fast-paced society we're living in, we often forget where we come from, and instead we go with what is new and what is trendy. So I think that festivals are of great importance to bring people back to their own culture, to remind them of all the precious moral values and traditions that their forefathers have passed down from one generation to another. And I think the festivals will keep those kind of values alive for so many generations to come, prevent them from falling into oblivion. So that is enough about today's episode of 5 Minutes About Ielts with the focus on the topic festivals and holidays. I hope that all those new words and phrases I have used in this video will be useful for you in the Ielts speaking test. And if you want to get the transcript for today's episode, please go to the official Facebook page, 5 Minutes About Ielts, to get it. And if you love this video, please subscribe to this channel to get the latest updates, and I will see you next time. Ciao.